that bird?
Yeah.
That's a very good sign. That bird is looking for kind of exactly what we're looking for. I'm Stephen LeMay. I'm co-president of Broten Garage Door Sales out in Pompano Beach, Florida. You know, I love being out here. You're so separated from the speed of the real world. And there's really no better feeling. Is this the daddy-daughter dance this weekend? You watched any of the Champions League? Yeah. Who do you think's gonna win?
You rolling?
I'm rolling.
Can you just clap for me?
When we make a decision at Broten on who we're going to partner with from a manufacturing standpoint, we want their values to align with our values. The reason why I partner with LiftMaster and I only want to sell LiftMaster is because I know that on the market they have the best products. LiftMaster, I know, is focused on selling a higher mix, and I know for a dealer it can be a little scary because you've seen those horror stories on YouTube where the guy follows around the garage door company undercover. It shows the guy overselling the customer stuff he doesn't need. That's not what selling a higher mix is. When you go into a customer's home, you should think of it as, I want to take care of this customer so that they don't have to worry about their garage door for the next 10 years. That's good customer service.
We're not a hit and run company by any means, and we are a service company, and the last thing we want to do is keep our service department busy with our own customers. I mean, it sounds nice in theory, but that'll put you out of business. It's one thing the owner of this company taught me years ago was that it's not the first sale that's important with the customer, it's every sale. And you have to get that customer want to come back. It has to be a positive experience.
When we really started to sell a higher mix of operators was when we made a change in our service department to commission-based pay. And immediately after making that change, service billings went up about 40%. Average per call went from $350 to $550. Our service department really exploded from a revenue standpoint. All they wanted to do was sell those higher end operators.
I don't sell too many inexpensive motors because to me, it hurts the sale because that's what people remember every day is how that door opens and closes.
We have the operators actually in the service guy's vehicle.
They literally make the sound and do what they're supposed to inside the van. This way the customer can hear the difference.
Actually see the operator, see that LED light.
I mean, the 87504 is like landing a UFO in a garage.
When they could show the customer the features that high-end unit had to offer, the customers went with it all the time. You get what you pay for.
So we're using goggle eye, which I would say are the best bait for sport fishing. You know, they're pretty expensive. They're about $120 per dozen. So there's a reason why you'd fish with live bait over using a lure, because with a lure, you're just trying to imitate, you know, what the fish really want, where with the live bait, you know, you're giving the fish what they actually are looking for. It's similar to, you know, higher end products. The higher end products have all the features that the customers are already looking for. So you might as well just use that. You're probably gonna have more success with higher end products that are built based on what customers want. You just have to do the process. Like you know how to catch fish the same way you know how to sell stuff, but you could go out and do everything right one day and not catch anything. Go back out and then you're lighting up. You're catching everything that you look at that day. And I mean, I think there's something that's just human about the act of fishing.
You recognize when you land a fish that you're not going hungry. And so it's instilled deep inside of you that it's a reward system. And it's nascent in a lot of people, and they don't realize it until they come out here.
That's a big word for a charter guy. Nascent. Where'd you go to college?
You want me to clap again? That was really fun. So I think really if you take care of the people, the business aspect of it, I think takes care of itself.
The whole thing with customers is you got to know where they're coming from because you have to meet their needs. People come in all the time and say, I only need the cheapest. Well, the question is, why? Well, what are you doing with it? And figure out what their needs are. The new LiftMasters, they have Wi-Fi capability. I mean, my favorite couple is the elderly couple that comes in here. Most of them have no internet experience. When I was a kid, the big joke was, help, I'm falling and I can't get up. Well, What happens when that happens? If your neighbor needs to get in the house and you have your phone in your hand, you can push a button and open that garage. That's a lifesaver.
If the customer doesn't want it, they just don't have to buy it. And a lot of times what you'll find is giving that customer the option is the only sales pitch you really need it, because it's something they actually want and they see the value in.
Do you want to clap one more time?